Last night, Sniperwolf, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside of our home, recorded a video of our home, and then posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers.
I have waited a long time for this moment.
Sniperwolf does whatever to hide the truth, stealing content, doxing folks. Her reactions are just a hoax. Look out! Here comes the Sniperwolf.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Please take your seats now. Take your seats. We've got a roasting to begin. Thank you.
Why heavens to Betsy, it's been a minute since I talked about that there swiper. It's been about 2 years and some change. History says old habits die hard. And when someone with a used litter box for a soul fucks up once, they can and will fuck up again. Just ask James Charles, EDP, Logan Paul, and now Sniperwolf. I'm here for the funeral. I'm wearing my Sunday best. Man, oh man, the people y'all make famous nowadays. This is an old screenshot from our original video. She's currently 4.2 million more people stronger than she was last time. And she did it by making soul-stealing content like this. Oh no, you're hungry? Worried expression. Oh, shock, disgust, dismay. What is the world coming to? When I last talked about this, Keemstar from Drama Alert himself commented and said how much he enjoyed the video. A video in which I discussed this husk of a content creator who was over here neglecting a young fan of hers who had cancer. Something that she herself had set up and allowed and she had pursued until it became inopportune for her to do so because her day was so busy. Because taking thirst trap pictures for your down bad fan base is a lot of work. I mean, clearly you gotta be good at geometry to get your ass to reflect off the other mirror. Reminder, this was a fan that didn't have too much time left, and Sniperwolf was doing everything in her power to not oblige her the very thing that she herself set up. And then get this, somehow manages to place blame upon the mother of said child for this not going the way it's supposed to or going awry. You cannot make this up. The mother ended up blocking her. And as a reminder, this was a video call. We're not asking you to fly here. This meeting still ended up happening. I'm glad the girl got her wish because that's all that matters. I don't give a damn about Sniperwolf going over here and say, oh, I finally did it. She made it seem like a chore. Somebody who cares doesn't make excuses. They don't go and list A, B, C, and D as to why I haven't done it yet and then place blame on the mother of said child. If you're a good person, you don't do these things. And now fast forward a few years later, and this woman goes to another content creator's house. I don't even know this guy. I've heard of him, but I've never watched any of his videos. She goes to his house and doxes him and then blames him for getting doxed. Ooh, no. Speaking plainly now, if he was indeed harassing her, threatening her, and things of that nature, he isn't in any way, shape, or form excused for any of this. If Swiper's accusations are indeed correct, he should be ashamed of himself, and he needs to be punished as well. But we don't know if that's true. What we do know is that this man was doxed by Sniper appearing in front of this man's house, showing his location, somehow trying to flex, saying that he needs his bills to be paid when this guy has millions of subs himself. I'm pretty sure he's okay. And she did this while this man was streaming in mid-stream and saying Sniper no swiping 3 times isn't gonna make her go away. Or her rabid fan base if they decide to do what we hope doesn't end up happening now that they know this person's location, or what some crazies out there nowadays, given the internet and people are just losing their damn minds almost nowadays, consumed with digitalia. Is that it's a thing now. I just said it. You don't know what could happen. The instant that would happen, if I'm him, I'm like, yeah, I gotta find another place to move. I can't live here anymore, possibly. And I'm very late to this story. This happened 2 days ago, maybe even more than that. My sense of time is horrible now. And not a damn thing has happened to her yet. No loss in subscribers, No outcry by multiple people other than the ones you'd expect to say something, being Moist Critical and some other people, but nothing's happening. And until something does happen, I'm under the impression that nothing will happen because people get treated differently on YouTube depending on what type of monetary gain they achieve, as well as what they do for the platform. And unfortunately, some of the women do have some unfair advantages depending on what type of content they make and what they can get away with. Celebrities as well have unfair advantages. There's plenty of people who break terms and conditions with every music video they upload, and yet YouTube just allows it. They don't even age restrict it sometimes. So this whole platform is broken. As of right now, all Swiper lost was her G Fuel sponsorship. Hooray! Yay! That's something, I guess. And then you've got YouTube saying, we're on it. We're looking into it right now. Look into it faster! Let me remind you, YouTube, of what you yourself say in your own terms and conditions. As a YouTube creator, you should remain responsible both on and off the platform. If we see that a creator's on and or off platform behavior harms our users, community, employees, or ecosystem, we may take action to protect the community. You may? What do you mean you may? What does that mean? What I mean, we might. I don't know. We have to think about it. If you can demonetize Fresh and Fit for some things that they did on Rumble that was dumb, it's not even questionable. You're just dumb and stupid. And I knew they were going to get demonetized eventually just because of what they be saying. And I was quite happy. It was hilarious. To hell with them and that whole setup they got. But if you can get them for that, you can get someone for this. And in all honesty, you'd better. I want to see YouTube blood spilled. Look at the irony of this video title. One of the most uncreative people on the platform is reacting to the most creative people on the internet, and they don't get a dime. They get absolutely nothing. And she's like, wow, Owen Wilson. Wow. Oh, that's great. She doesn't even do the reactions. She has a team of people that make a script and they say wow here. Say, oh, wow, that's so cute. That's great. That's terrific. That's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. You are so lazy. You are so vapid, empty, that you can't even be bothered to sit and watch something and say, that looks cool. Let me record it. That's too much work for you now, apparently. This is what happens when you make the lowest of the low in terms of talent famous. You give them all of this just for them to squander it, piss off fans, and shit on people 24/7. And you could be saying right now as you're watching this, well, Dynamo, you seem pretty angry. Well, it's kind of a hater. Hell yeah, I'm angry. I have to make a whole new channel because this thing wasn't working over here. Yeah, that's going great. That's going fantastic. I'm almost at 20,000. I had to put in hours, countless sleepless nights. I love to talk to people. I want to get better. I like to learn. I need to improve. It is a joy. I believe it is my purpose on this earth to entertain and do it in the best way possible. But these other people like Sssniperwolf, they're pretenders. They don't feel the same way. They are in it for the money. They are in it for the lifestyle, nothing else. And she's just like them. The Logan Pauls of the world, the Jake Pauls, the James Charles, they're all the same person. They're just different skin tones, different genders and things, but they're all in their soul the same person. Just shitty people trying to get over and make money with the lowest amount of effort possible and flex on undeserving people. That's all they are. I need something to happen in the form of punishment, and I need it now, not later, now. Because that's going to set the stage and the tone for other YouTube content creators going forward. If something can happen to where her channel is potentially put in jeopardy, or we're treating her the same as all other content creators should be treated if they were to pull a stunt like this, you'd get way more respect, and you've got a lot of people who won't try this type of stuff again. But if you don't do anything, people can and will do it again, and you're just going to suffer the consequences. More and more creators are going to be dismayed and just saying like, oh my, YouTube this and that. But then there's only so much you can do when you're beholden to a faceless organization. The idea is to get the hell out of here. Get big enough to where you don't need YouTube, like Joji. Filthy Frank, look at him. He's an artiste now. He doesn't need the platform. That's the ultimate dream that I have. Maybe one day I'll get there. But I want you guys to tell me what you think about this below. This video is probably going to get demonetized, by the way, but I don't care. I don't care. And I hope for the continued well-being and safety of Jacksfilms. Remember, if he did something wrong, he needs to be punished as well. But what happened and transpired between him and Sssniperwolf is not a reason to go and show someone's personal dwelling location and have something potentially happen to them. So I want you all to share your thoughts, comments below, like, subscribe if you're new, and I leave you now with Sssniperwolf, who in 2014 made underage boys twerk for her, and her promising to show them things to them once they do this. She removed the video, by the way. She knows we're on to her. She's covering her tracks. Swipe her. I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. No, come on. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fucking awesome. Yeah. Let's get the little guy, too. I wanted to see the little guy. Come on. Both of you. Just twerk together. Oh, I can't see. Move the camera. Just a little bit. I couldn't see. Oh, yeah. You're really good at it. Yeah. Let me see the other guy do it. Let's see the little guy. Oh, someone came in. Is that your mom? Come on, let's go. Let's go. Get your mom in here. Let her twerk too. Yeah, your son's doing all this for tits.